Despite numerous attempts by President Park Geun-hye's lawyers to delay the Constitutional Court's impeachment trial, the final hearing wrapped up on Monday, though a final verdict could still be up to a fortnight away. If the judges in the Constitutional Court behind me ultimately decide to officially impeach President Park Geun-hye, the country has 60 days to prepare for fresh elections. The corruption scandal erupted last December over accusations Park colluded with a close friend in coercing big businesses, including Samsung, into donating millions of dollars to foundations set up to back the president's initiatives. Park was impeached by Parliament and has been stripped of her powers while the Constitutional Court decides whether to uphold the ruling. Earlier in the day, the office of South Korea's acting president rejected an extension for the prosecutor's investigation into the political scandal.
After much deliberation, he has decided that it would be best for the country's stability not to extend the special investigation and for the prosecutors to take over.
South Korea's Special Prosecutor's Office says this means it will not be able to question President Park Geun-hye.
The Special Prosecutor's Office regrets that the in-person questioning of the president could not happen and is deeply disappointed by the outcome.
The country's main opposition Democratic Party is also disappointed, saying on Monday that it and other parties would now seek to impeach the Prime Minister for obstruction of justice. Jack Barton, CGTN, Seoul.
Elsewhere in South Korea, the approval of a land deal which would allow the deployment of the THAAD missile defense system. The United States says it's aimed at defending the ROK from attacks from the DPRK. CGTN's Gwon-young has more on the controversial deal and the implications.
The half-finished Lotte World Commercial Complex in Shenyang was designed with an aim to be the city's new shining landmark. But things are now looking bleak. The South Korean retail giant Lotte has been trying to expand its presence in the world's most populous nation. The company has earned a lot from Chinese consumers, but it is now struggling to juggle the conflicting interests. The company is caught between its operations in China and the will of the South Korean government.
Of course, I'll support my country's stance on this issue.
It's wrong to make money off the Chinese people and at the same time ignore China's interests.
The giant has a lot at stake in Shenyang, as the company, one of South Korea's biggest developers of hotels, theme parks, and department stores, has invested big money in the city. To get some insight from Lotte, we contacted its head office in Shenyang. Our interview request was turned down, and the senior management also refused to comment on the land swap deal. So we came to see an expert on Korean studies.
Some people say the reason why Lotte has agreed to the deal is because the company might be under pressure from the South Korean government. I disagree. As an independent business entity, Lotte can voice its own opinions regardless of outside influences.
If Lotte becomes officially involved in the THAAD issue, it is likely to undo all the work it has carried out through the years to penetrate the Chinese market and putting the future business in China at stake. Gwon-young, CGTN, Shenyang, Liaoning Province.